If he's confirmed, he would be the first openly gay individual to hold this position. What? I thought all the gays died after Trump got elected, with potential confirmation marking a historic milestone as the first openly gay Treasury Secretary. Oh my gosh. Brains exploding at MSNBC. Wait a minute, is this a white male? Wait, it's not even a white guy. What the heck's going on here? What on earth? I thought Trump only was going to nominate straight white guys. President-elect Trump unloading a whole slew of appointments. You go over to his Truth account. Scott Turner from the great state of Texas, NFL veteran, got nominated. We got Marty McCary going in as the FDA. Amazing. We're going to be so healthy. Our food's going to be better. CDC, Dr. Dave Weldon. He's coming in. Been a medical doctor for a long time. Hopefully no lockdowns. Dr. Jeanette Neishawat, a surgeon general, coming in the house. We got Alex Wong, national security advisor. Okay, the list goes on and on. A whole slew of people. Congresswoman Lori Chavez de Ramir, Secretary of Labor, and Russell Thurlow Vaught. All right, all of these people we've got pulled up. A big one here is Scott Bessent. Now, he's going to be the Treasury of the United States, Secretary of Treasury. It's a big one. Widely respected, one of the foremost international investors and geopolitical economic strategists. Trump says, strong advocate for the America First agenda, fortify our position, maintain the strength of the dollar, lead a great economic boom across America, and reinvigorate the private sector, talking about debt, trade imbalances. We're going to be rich, prosperous, and affordable. Now, who is this guy? He is an American investor, philanthropist, founder, and done a bunch of things. And I did have a photograph of him pulled up. This is him. Scott Bessent, American hedge fund manager. And if he's confirmed, he would be the first openly gay individual to hold this position. What? I thought all the gays died after Trump got elected. Trump's appointing a gay man? What? Weird. So, born in Conway, South Carolina, Bessent earned a bachelor's degree in political science. He went to Yale. Okay, at least he didn't go to Harvard. Bessent began his career investor with Jim Rogers, and he was initially a supporter of Democratic causes. Wow. He hosted a fundraiser for Al Gore in 2000, donated to Clinton and Obama. In recent years, though, he became a significant fundraiser and advisor for Trump, contributing to Trump's 2017 inaugural committee and again in 24. His economic views align with pro-growth policies, advocating for tax reforms, deregulation, deficit reduction, and he's married to a man, John Freeman, a former New York City prosecutor. Together, they have 2 children born through surrogacy. The family represents progress in LGBTQ plus rights, with potential confirmation marking a historic milestone as the first openly gay Treasury Secretary. Oh my gosh. Brains exploding at MSNBC. Rachel Maddow, Pete Booty must be losing his mind over there. Wow. That narrative got smashed pretty quickly. What, Trump and his bigotry? Huh? And his homophobia? His xenophobia? Apparently not, as we thought. All right, so there is Scott Bessent, and Secretary Treasury. Sounds like he's got a lot of financial experience, but what is this? This is a strange one because he joined the Soros Fund as well. So interesting background on this guy, just to be clear about that. Soros, Clinton, and Obama, and he earned over $1 billion or something, played a significant role in the bet against the British pound, so I'm sure our friends in the UK are not happy about that. After leaving Soros in 2000, worked with Soros for a long time, so that's an interesting one. So interesting backgrounds. I'm all for people evolving in their positions, but he's got quite a background on the wrong team politically, right? Just in terms of the Democratic operatives. Soros, Obama, and Clinton only recently became MAGA. But, you know, people change, and there's a lot of transitions happening these days. So, all right, so that's Scott Bessent. He's now joining the Republican appointment team. This other individual is called Scott Turner. Says, thank you, Mr. President. I'm thrilled to continue the outstanding work we began in your last administration. Said, I'd like to express my sincerest gratitude to Ben Carson. Few people are as compassionate, as gracious as he is, and I'm aware that I've got big shoes to fill. The forgotten men and women of this great country over the past 4 years will be honored in the Trump administration. And shout out to his wife, Robin, and his son, Solomon. And glory be to God. Amazing. Hallelujah. Donald J. Trump posted the statement about Scott Turner. Here's what Scott Turner looks like and a little bit more about him. He early life and education from Texas, was selected by the Washington Redskins, and they changed their names right now because that was too racist for America. We couldn't handle that. He played 9 seasons in the NFL. Then he went to the San Diego Chargers and the Broncos. Retired from football, went and served in Texas as a representative, then worked with Trump. then nominated him. And if confirmed, he's going to be appointed. Wait a minute. Is this a white male? Wait, it's not even a white guy. What the heck's going on here? What on earth? I thought Trump only was going to nominate straight white guys. I don't know. This is strange. It was very confusing times. So he also is appointing Russell Thurlow Vaught, and he's going to be heading up the OMB. Is this a white guy? It is a white guy. Okay. That's what they told us. It was all going to be white guys. Says early career. Vaught began his career as a legislative assistant by U.S. Senator Phil Graham. Worked with Heritage. Oh, he's Project 2025. Oh, he must be a Nazi. That's it. So Project 2025, he's a key architect. Oh, that's why. Nazis. Okay. They actually post here. They say he identifies as a Christian nationalist. Why? What does that mean? Infusing Christian principles. That's according to Wikipedia. So take that for a grain of salt. Because here's another white male apparently got appointed. Is this a white male? No. Oh, it's Lori Chavez de Ramir. Huh. An American politician and businesswoman. Wow. She's from Oregon and graduated from a bunch of different stuff. Happy Valley City Council, Republican Oregon, now nominated as labor secretary. Wow. Okay. So Trump praised her efforts in building a workforce. She's married to an anesthesiologist. They live in the Pacific Northwest. Twin daughters reside in Happy Valley, Oregon. So Lori Chavez de Ramir, Oregon Department of Labor is another position. Let's see who else we've got. We did Scott Bessent. Here is Dr. Dave Weldon is going to be replacing the CDC. And you remember this person, remember Rochelle Walensky? Just put your mask on for a week or whatever it was, and then 14 days, and turns into like 2 years of misery and death because of them. Dr. Dave Weldon is this person who has now been nominated to handle the CDC. More about him. Doctor of Medicine. He was a physician in the Army, 1981 to 87. Army Reserve till 92. Then practiced internal medicine in Florida. House of Representatives, was on a bunch of different committees, re-elected multiple times, served until 2009, then nominated to direct the CDC. Resides in Florida with his wife, 2 adult kids, and that's who he is. Space Coast Medicine, right? All these different things. Looks like a doctor and appropriate for the job. And then we had Marty McAree. This person's going to be over in charge of the FDA, hopefully getting rid of some of the poison in our food. He's a British American surgeon. What's up, friends in the UK? Professor, author, medical commentator, surgeon, professor of surgery. As an author, wrote a bunch of books. President-elect Trump nominated him, and now he's going to address public health concerns. He's been a vocal critic, oh yeah, of certain public health measures, particularly during the COVID. He opposed broad mandates and emphasized the importance of natural immunity. Let's go. His perspectives have sparked discussions on balancing public health and policies with individual freedoms. Nice. All right, that sounds like a great pick. And then this person is Dr. Jeanette Neishiwat, and this person is going to be the Surgeon General. So more on her. This is what she looks like. Says she's an American physician specializing in family and emergency medicine, medical director, and she's a contributor to Fox News. Born in Carmel, she is one of 5 children raised by her widowed mother, bunch of other kids, earned her bachelor's of science, South Florida, a bunch of Florida people. Throughout her career, she'd been involved in medical relief missions worldwide, medical supplies. Nomination is pending Senate confirmation, as we know. She wrote a book called Beyond the Stethoscope, Miracles in Medicine, which is also scheduled for release on the 17th. And so tons of medical people who got appointed. And the one that I wanted to look up that I just saw was the NSA, Alex Wong and Sebastian Gorka. Get out of here. Gorka's going back to the White House? All right, so Alex Nelson Wong, this is who this person is. American government official and lawyer, extensive experience in foreign policy. He's going to be the new Jake Sullivan. It's a pretty powerful position. Also my nominee to be a foreign ambassador during the first term. He got his JD, was on Harvard Law Review. Who cares? I did it for a semester. It's dumb. He also a senior fellow at Hudson. Alex previously served at our moot court people. He also served for the State Department in Iraq. Dr. Sebastian Gorka will be there. He's been a tireless advocate for MAGA. He's a legal immigrant, a lot of experience. He's a recipient of a bunch of other things. All right, so that is also going to be a big pick. He was in the Department of State, political roles. All right, we'll be learning more about him too. But that was a lot. All right, so President Trump unloading all of these people, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more reaction to this, and we'll have confirmation hearings on them. Some of them seem like they're pretty standard medical doctors. We know that one of the themes here, now we've seen so many appointments, we're starting to identify themes. One theme is, these are all Fox News people. These are all Florida people. These are Trump's personal people. These are unqualified people, has been a big one. But all of these individuals, I think, have largely seemingly been qualified, right? Experience in the domain, and probably fully capable of doing this. And these health positions saying that they're going to be working under the leadership of RFK Jr., baby. Very cool. So good appointments. We'll keep our eye on it, and there will be more to come.